Hey YouTube, just a quick update. So I got both these things charged up, and the original one for 5 years ago, and the new one, no lights as you could see. But the on switch right there, and so is this one. So the design hasn't really changed that much. The main difference is the blades, I think, and the lithium ion batteries in the newer one. It is a little bigger and it's a little heavier. It still has the hair clip and the razors and like tilt shift head. This one doesn't have the tilt shift head, but these tilt individually. I think so. These guys too. These tilt individually too, but they're sync up, and they all kind of just link it. They're kind of linked together. Another difference is the heads. The dual precision heads only have there's only one ring of blades there. And if you open it up, it's just one set of blades. The beauty of this is that this is actually really good in terms of cutting longer hairs. So I noticed that when I shave my head or my facial hair, mostly my head, this is actually better for, the new one is actually better for longer hair, like over 2 to 3 or maybe 5 millimeters. It just absorbs the whole hair and cuts it. The previous version, the Norelco Speed XL, what it does is that these smaller blades, it might not be able to get the longer hairs, but it gets short hairs really well. So stubble and stuff, this picks up the stubble much faster, than the newer version. Both very good, but if I was just going to do a quick shave in the morning, this is actually a little better because you just have to run it twice, or just going over my chin and everywhere else. It flexes really well. And I'll mention it takes up stubble and small hairs extremely fast, like under a millimeter. There's enough clearance and enough blades on this to actually catch most of it on 1 or 2 runs. This, it takes a couple runs. It took probably 2 to 4 runs around the same area because, well, it still grabs it. It doesn't have that same surface area as the original one. The 4000 series is a little bit, since it has these single rings, it doesn't seem to grab it as fast, especially for smaller stubble. It still grabs it, but it feels like I have to run it a few more times around my cheek and chin to actually get it. But in terms of shaving my head with my longer hair every week, it does a really good job in taking basically long 1 to 2 or more like 3 to 4 millimeter hairs, even 5 millimeter hairs, like a centimeter or even half an inch. It is able to grab it and cut it, which is good. This is much faster on my head, shaving my head, than this guy, and this does a much better job in shaving much longer hair. But this one's much quicker for much shorter stubble and hair. So, still love both of them. I'm definitely gonna keep the lithium one, and for my weekly shaves. But for my morning quick shave, I'm using this guy. Now, of course, you're probably wondering, how does this compare to a shaver blade? So, my trusty Gillette shaver, this is really good, but after about a week, these things are after shaving my head once of those, the blades go kind of dull pretty quickly. The cheapo 99 cents, 6 for a buck ones, it's actually not bad. It stays relatively sharp because it's pretty much sharp throughout. Not as beautiful as these that's made of metal and stuff, but this gets the job done too. So I don't see why people are actually these are really, really fine blades, but they wear out in about a week or less. These cheapo $1 ones, they wear out pretty much about, I would say about a week or 2, but I still use it because they're not ultra sharp, but yet they don't dull as fast as these really sharp ones. These dull really quick. The Gillette ones and the Schick, they dull pretty quick, but the 99 cents ones are sharp and they probably last about the same time. So I don't see the point of that. That's why after buying several of these for about a year, I actually went to doing electric shavers, and this thing lasted me for, the XL lasted me for a good 5-6 years, and until the connections down here grew a lot of rust, and with the rust it didn't charge, and I thought it broke. So that's why I bought this about a couple weeks ago. But yeah, this is it's actually really good, very very good. Especially when you're shaving a lot of hair off your head. Like I love clean shaving my head. I actually shave my head every week, so this is very useful. Anyways, that's really about it about shaving. I just want to do a quick review of these two because I will keep these. These are still good to pick off, hairs that these guys can't pick up, but this guy pretty much does most of the things that this one does. Just a little better for long hair. This one's good for stubble. And these are good for picking up those little long hairs that, just these both can't pick up. This just finishes it off. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great one. Hope this helps. Bye.